I think this would be the part where we say that we're live right now. Oh my gosh. Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, Internet.
Oh,
Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone who's watching on this on whatever platform you might be seeing. Hello. Happy Friday. Happy end of April 2021 in whatever timeline you might be seeing this in whatever multiverse side of the multiverse you would be happening. My name is Lucas Schuneman. I'm the host of Character Creation here on Gilding Light, where we basically roll up random characters and give them backstories and make whatever we make interesting, because it doesn't matter what your character sheet looks like. It all matters on how you make them interesting. And that's what we're here to do today on Character Creation. A little bit about me. You want to run? You can run it by in chat. !Lucas. You can a little bit about me. I'm a voice actor, writer, director, storyteller, D&D player for only about 4 years. I'm kind of getting my feet wet in D&D, but I love it so far because I love stories and I love storytelling. It's one of the things that drew me into this. And do a lot of video games, a lot of anime, commercials, things like that, and audiobooks as well. And very happy to be joined by the lovely, wonderful Tosh Draws. Go ahead and introduce yourself, please, Tosh.
hey guys, I'm Tosh, Tosh Reader. My username is Tosh Draws on basically every platform. I'm a voice actress, game developer, digital artist. I kind of just do too many things. I do too many things.
You do too many things.
But yeah,
There's just too much.
I follow the dopamine. Things are interesting.
Yeah.
So that's how it goes. I've actually also only been playing D&D for probably about that same, like you said, 4 years.
This June or July will be 4 years for me. Yeah. So yeah, that would be it.
I don't remember my exact date of my first one, but I think it was about that.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm also, I feel like, relatively new. I do play a lot of D&D. I've had a lot of fun doing various home campaigns with friends.
Sure.
Or I've guested on a couple of my friends. Like I do some work with the Nat 19
Okay.
crew sometimes, and they do their streams like more than once a week. They do a lot, and so playing with those guys. And then
Where can people find out more about the Nat 19 then, Tosh?
Oh yeah, I can get a link for that. Let me see.
Yeah.
It'll take me a second to pull it up, but yeah. And then my main tabletop outlet currently is my buddies with the Cosmonaut Variety Hour run a tabletop podcast together. We have 2 different campaigns on there. It's called Cosmo Tabletop. So
Cosmo
if I have
Tabletop?
permission to post links in chat, I can just drop.
I think DC can get you that. Can you get Tosh to Tosh Draws? Can you give some permission on that there, DC? Appreciate it.
Yeah.
He's awesome. DC's one of the greatest mods and persons in existence. We're
Nothing
very, very helpful.
A good mod. You are doing the Lord's work, certainly.
We want to thank everybody who's stopping by here on Twitch, and we're going to be reading all of the chat that actually comes in here for that. So you can go ahead, there you go. You got 3 minutes for the next.
Awesome.
You want to post a chat stuff in there? Go ahead and do that while I actually take care of some housekeeping, if you would. There,
Sounds good.
Tosh.
Yeah.
Share some of that stuff that's going in there. A little bit of housekeeping on what's been going on today on and across the multiverse of Gilding Light. There's a lot of things that are active right now. I think the biggest thing to be talking about right now, and it's going to be down here in the scrolling marquee, is that the Bard book is live on Kickstarter, and it's over $150,000. I don't see that one on there. Let's see if we can get that one in there. We'll get that in.
It's not letting me post the link, so I'm just going to DM you.
Go ahead and whisper it to DC. He'll put it up there for you.
There we go.
Yeah, might be conflicting bots. That happens on there. But the Bard book is live on Kickstarter. It's raised over $150,000, going after a lot of stretch goals on that. There, Satine's amazing Bard book's been working on for so many months, along with Jameson Stone, the Apotheosis Studios, Gilding Light itself. Go out there, !Bards in chat to get some links to that one. A lot of good pledges you can still get into. There's a lot of good stuff already from the original Bard book, as well as stretch goals itself. Get out there, put some money where your mouth is. It's really, really, you're going to be really happy that you did. Also at 1 o'clock Pacific time today, an hour after we close the door on character creation today, the next episode of A Song in the Heart with DM Jonathan Cerna will be right here on Gilding Light on Twitch, on twitch.tv/Gilding Light. Over on D&D Beyond's Twitch page at 4 p.m. Pacific time, our own Satine Phoenix will be a player on Jasper's Game Day with DM Fenway Jones. That's going to be over on twitch.tv/DND Beyond. And then finally tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific, episode 2 of the Sirens stream with DM Satine Phoenix will be airing on her Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Satine Phoenix. That is what is on schedule today. So we're kind of getting the start on this one today, Tosh. So we are the band leader. We are the upfront. We are the grand marshals of this parade for Friday Friday Twitch streaming here.
We're the opening band.
We're the opening.
You guys having us out here.
How's everybody doing tonight out in Detroit? Huh? How's everybody doing? All right. Woo! Speaking of people feeling good about this, you know what you always feel good about? Dice. I always feel good about dice. And we're giving away some dice right now from the good folks over at Kraken Dice. Kraken? However you say it, Kraken Dice. You want to win some Kraken Dice. At the top of the hour, we are going to be giving away one set of Kraken Dice to somebody in chat. Now you have to, all you got to do is enter hashtag KRAKEN Kraken into chat. That'll get you entered into the giveaway. You do have to be here at the top of the hour, and you have to be active in chat. It didn't happen last time, so you have to be active in chat to make sure that the first name I draw is going to be your name. So make sure that you are entering hashtag Kraken in chat for a free set. It's like I think they're actually doing like a 14 dice set. So you get like a couple D20s and like a big D20. You get a D2. Like a little coiny flippy one.
Oh, yeah.
There's a mini D20 in there too. Like a mini. Yeah, like one of those like really small D6s that you might get, but it's a D20.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're like littles. They're like
Y'all
littles.
better enter this giveaway or else I'm gonna go and take it myself.
Tosh wants to get in there.
Yo.
I'm not saying Tosh said that she wanted to get in there, but Tosh said she wanted to get in there.
Oh, I want to get in there. I'm saying right now.
Regardless of it over there, thank you so much to Kraken Dice for allowing us to give it away now. But no, just to give you a heads up as to what it is, here's a normal-sided D20. This is from the Tahiti Twilight one that I got from Kraken.
That one looks nice.
And there's the mini one.
Bluish
right
green, translucent.
Oh, yeah, because my green screen there doing it.
Nice.
But this is a normal-sided D20. And as just another perspective, that's a huge D20 with the Kraken on the D20. There's the normal size D20 that we all know and love. And there's the mini.
Baby.
Oh, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, Baby Bear right there. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
There it is. Gosh. So you can get yourself a set of Kraken Dice. All you got to do is hashtag Kraken in chat, and we'll be giving them away. Give it away now at the top of the hour. Maybe you'll get an awesome set that has a gear on the inside of the D20. I love this one.
That clockwork set.
That clockwork for like... Good. It's some Warforged out there is going, my dice. Oh. Speaking of Warforged, speaking of characters, hey Tosh.
Yeah.
You want to roll a character up?
Let's roll a character.
Let's roll a character up. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it right here, right now.
Let's
on character creation. Oh. All right. So here's what's going to be going on. By the way, I want to say hello to Kajoha, Daylot, Tapster Blaster, and Hyglox.
Oh, Higgs, yeah. Oh my gosh, I know all of those nerds.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah,
they're gonna see you. They're gonna see you make a boom character creation. Oh no! Oh no! That would be what it is. That's what. See, I can do stuff on OBS. Okay, so let's get started here. Now we have classes, we have races, and we have backgrounds. You're gonna make your choice first off, Tosh. What are we going after first?
Let's see. So
classes, races, or backgrounds, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to roll on each one, and then we're going to basically have there's a. Satine told me to come here. Well, Satine's a wonderful person. That's exactly right there. Class, race, or background? You call it first. What are we doing?
Well, I am terrible at making decisions. So
Roll a
let's
d6
go
then.
class
Roll a
first. Yeah,
d6.
we'll go with class. Yeah.
Class, it is. Well, it's all right. We're already loaded up on class. Go ahead and pick any dice you want. Any singular dice you want. Roll it. We're rolling low or high. Call out the dice before you roll it, if you would, please.
Let's just roll. Go D8.
D8. All right. 1 through 4 will be low. 5 through 8 will be high. Call it when you get it.
Got a 6.
6 is high. All right. So we're going for a high. Now I want you to roll that D8 one more time. If it's an 8, re-roll it.
It's a 1.
We have our second monk of character creation is on the board.
Ooh. I have been wanting to play a monk for so long, and I have never gotten to play a monk. So
I have to say monks are probably my favorite, but I'm a big fan of like Jackie Chan and all that other good stuff.
Man.
We're gonna change up.
I love monks. Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So you know what? We're gonna change up the music here. We're gonna get a little epic music here on Pretzel Rocks here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Ooh, little big giant circles come along here. Thank you so much. From Pretzel Rocks. All right.
Character creation's getting intense. Things are heating
here
up.
we go.
Here, guys.
So, race or background? What do you want? Race or background? Call it.
Race.
Race it is. We're going to pull up the race.
Order.
We're going to pull up the race. Now, the race on this one here is very simple. All we got to do is roll again, low or high.
Okay.
Call out the dice you're using.
I'll do a D6 this time.
D6 it is. 1, 2, 3 low, 4, 5, 6 high.
5.
5 again. Well, going high again. All right. Now, D12.
D12. All
D12.
right.
Please don't roll a 12. We already have a Warforged monk on the list.
It's a 1. I keep rolling high and then 1.
You know what? It's going to work. You're a halfling. You're a halfling monk, Tosh.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The halflings have entered the tournament, everyone. Hey.
Okay, listen. This is, there's some Tosh lore you've stumbled on unknowingly here. I'm not short. I am perfectly average height.
Yeah.
5'5" is the average height of a woman in the U.S. But
yes, you are. That's very, very, very true.
All of my friends are freaks that are over like 6 feet, 6'2", 6'6".
You're the shorty in the group, though.
They just keep. Yeah, my mom is even in the chat. Look, she's confirming.
Hey, what's up, one and only Mom Bomb?
My friends tease me and make short jokes all the time. So I'm gonna unleash my fury, I think, a little bit with this here. It's gonna be great.
Okay. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we're doing great. All right, now we got a background. So now we're going to go to the background. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that last one here. Now, for background, I want you to roll. You're going to roll a d6 and then roll another d6. You don't have to roll them at the same time. You just have to roll one of them and then call it, then one of them and then call it. So
okay.
d6, then d6.
All right, that's a 3 and then a 6.
Oh. You have the haunted one background.
I got a ghost?
No,
What?
The haunted one. Basically, the tragic backstory. We're gonna have the tragic backstory for you.
Ken said tragic backstory involve a ghost. Maybe.
If you'd like it to. Go ahead and sit back in your chair for me if you would, please, because you're off center there in camera there.
Okay, should I be more here?
That's fine. Totally where you were.
Yeah, cool.
We were talking before we got started on it.
Yeah, cool.
Basically, the Haunted One background comes from the Curse of Strahd campaign book when it first came out. The Haunted One kind of comes from there. Now, the Haunted One does come with a lot of different things. We're going to talk all about that, though. So now that we have you are a halfling monk. You know what? I'm going to give you an option. You don't have to take it if you don't want to. You've been wanting to roll a monk up for a long time. So we're totally cool to roll a monk up here. We have done a monk here on Character Creation, episode 1 with Felicia Angel.
I'm happy to re-roll it.
If you wanted to roll something different, I just wanted to see if you want to have that, just in case you want to have this, just in case. But if you want to roll up a monk, there are so many ways to play monks. Oh boy, oh Boise, Idaho, we can do anything with a monk you want. So
I'm down for whatever, but I would love to be able to explore variety so you guys don't like double dip too much
yeah,
here. So
you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna go back to just for variety's sake because we're gonna do this one here. We're gonna go back to the class table here for a second. Roll me any dice you want. Any dice you want. Low or high. We're gonna get two. D4.
And I
Call
got
it.
2.
So that's low. Okay. Now roll a D8 again. If it's an 8, re-roll.
5.
Would you like to be a monk or would you like to be a cleric?
Oh, cleric.
A cleric with a haunted one background. Oh,
that seems really.
That seems so
that
rich.
Seems good. That
That
seems
seems
fun,
so-
especially because like, if I actually do have a ghost, the radiant, whatever.
Who knows? Yeah, I mean that's mechanics,
I
but
don't
yes,
know.
absolutely.
There's
Yes,
things.
yes, yes.
There's things. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do
You want to go? You want to go cleric? You want to go cleric on
Halfling
this one?
Cleric. Yeah. Let's do
Just
it.
so
Let's
that way
do
we
it.
have some variety on this one. All right. Here we
Yeah.
go. Oh baby. Oh funsies. Oh snickerdoodles. Oh boy. I love monks. I think clerics are actually my second favorite. So you got both of mine. Ugh.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
My main, honestly, my top favorite is Barbarian.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a heavy
yeah.
hitter. All right.
I also I used to teach axe throwing at a local
Yeah.
axe throwing place and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, that feels on brand.
You know
and stuff,
what?
But clerics have a special place in my
I will
heart,
say
too, so.
your first name, if we replaced your T with an M and we rearranged it, we're almost making the word smash. So I would say you are almost named for this almost. It's big.
Yeah, who knows? It's
Fantastic.
Yeah,
All right.
clerics have a special place in my heart though, because I think
Okay.
my first D&D character ever was a cleric. So
Aww.
great.
My
yeah.
first one was a monk, so yeah, as it goes then. Okay. Oh, halflings. You know what? Do this for me, please, if you would, please. Roll any dice you want. We're looking for low or high. We're going to give you a subclass.
All right.
Subclass or sub race. You're either a Lightfoot or a Stout.
I rolled D4 and I got a 4.
So you are a Stout halfling, which means
Stout.
which means you're going to be a whoops, race. Oh, music is going low. Let's turn up the music a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. No, not halfling Stout. There we go. Stout halfling. Nice. Okay, start thinking of a name, but by the way, for yourself there. There are lists of halfling names, but first, last, nickname, whatever you got. You can make up whatever you want. Maybe we'll figure it out as we go along, but we're going to start building your character sheet as it is. And the cool thing about doing this is that I've actually created a whole bunch of different things that we're going to do. You can do this. By the way, Amy Chibi wants to ask something. Please, if you have any questions in chat, please ask something about that. Go right ahead. No problem in there. So you can totally okay to ask questions.
You have excellent timing, Amy. I'm looking up random names right now.
So obviously we're going to be building this whole thing along now. Now, one of the things that I've actually been
Yeah.
able to build here. Do you think a hippo can be a good battle mount? I think it could be. A hippo could be a good battle mount as long as the hippo is not being used out of to break mechanics and to break the game. If the hippo was being used as some creature that was like that, because what you could do is you could say, oh, it's a hippo, but I'm flavoring the warhorse with the warhorse statistics as a hippo.
Right.
And of course that's DM specific, but I think it's totally fine to be able to do that. Absolutely. Scrumdiddlyumptious. I'm all for your I'm all for you riding a hippogriff into battle.
Hippogriff.
All right. Do me this for me if you would, please.
Yeah.
Roll low high.
Okay.
Roll low high.
I'm liking the D4s. Let's take with that.
Go for it.
Okay, and that's a 4. The high.
Okay, that's high. And roll me a D8 and re-roll an 8 if you get an 8.
And that's another 4 on the D8.
Okay. So you had high, right? You had high.
and then low.
Ooh. At first level cleric, you got to pick your domain. You just picked your domain, and you
What domain did I get?
are a Tempest cleric. A cleric of the storm, calling the thunder and the lightning down. Oh.
Yo.
Haunted one with ghosts, calling the lightning. This is so rich. This is writing itself right now. This is writing itself right now.
Yeah. I show up to the haunted house. I bring the ghost and the thunderstorm and the ambience. Like, I'm walking for.
If you don't have a catchphrase of bringing the thunder, I'm gonna be very, very upset with you.
Let's see.
Time to bring the thunder. Come on.
Bringing.
And you got it, and you have a Napoleon complex because you're a stout athlete.
I'm super tall for my age.
I'm tall for my age, yeah. Kayoha saying her fists are thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
Have you met thunder and lightning right here? They're very, very frightening. Oh.
Man, I want to be a cleric, but also punch.
Yeah.
Now,
be a punchy cleric. Who knows? Well, you know what we got to do? We got to roll stats for you. That's what we got to do.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do. Do you have a way to take notes and write down your numbers while I write down some other things here too?
I'm way ahead of you. I wrote down the catchphrase and everything.
Oh, I love it. Okay, now I know you have your dice now, so we're gonna start rolling your 46s. Drop the lowest. For those of you, by the way, who wants to know exactly what we're doing, we're basically rolling 4d6s here, as such. Like so. So we would roll those 4, and then we would get what those 4 are. So that's 3, 3, 6, and 4 that I just rolled right there. You would drop the lowest one, which is a 3, and then you would add those up. 6, 4, and 3 would be 13. So that would be one of the numbers. We're going to do that 6 times, 6 ability scores, arrange them as necessary. So.
Let me get this dice roller thing. Tabby, don't call me out.
Tasha always finds a way to punch. There's no problem with that. There's no reason.
True.
It's the barbarian in her. It's okay. She needs to punch. She's punching for the Lord. Let her do that as a cleric.
Punching for the Lord.
Just like, say Jesus.
Right.
Just like, yeah. You've been blessed.
Jesus may take the wheel, but I take everything else.
Replace that with like Sylvanas or or Selûne or whoever your god is in D&D, and absolutely, we're totally with that on Wiz. I love it. All right, let's start rolling up some stat numbers so we can start dropping some stats in chat or into your character sheet rather, while I am going to start pulling out some class traits, some equipment that you're going to have as a cleric. And
let's see. So rolling 4, dropping the lowest.
Rolling 46, dropping the lowest.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to go from that and build that as necessary. So there's that. Also, we're going to roll those as well, but we'll get that as we go along. All right. Armor.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Oh, I don't have all those. I'm going to have to look those up, but I can do that. Okay, so you have proficiency with light, medium, and light and medium armor, along with shields and simple weapons. We're also going to get you your equipment as you get along here, but let's go ahead and just keep creating those numbers. And by the way, call out your numbers as you roll them, please. Okay. So that way we all know that we're going to get that. No. We want to make sure that chat and everybody else who's watching knows what your numbers are as well. And I'm going to write them down here if I have a chance to, but we're going to write all that stuff in there.
Yeah, let me recap. I was also writing down, you said I'm proficient in light, medium, and heavy, or just light and medium armor?
I've got them written down for you. I'm writing all of this stuff down. You're going to get a character sheet when I'm all done.
Thank you.
During the break, I'm going to send it to you, so you're going to have this all done. So I'm writing down everything. The only thing I want you to write down is your numbers, so that way I can input some things, and then we can roll some other things here in a second. I'm going to put all the haunted one backgrounds in.
Okay.
So Heart of
all right.
Darkness.
So to recap, I've rolled my 4d6 3 times so far. The first set was 5, 4, 1, and 1. So I dropped the 1.
So that was a 10.
One of them.
So that's a 10. What's the next one?
The next one is 6, 5, 3, 3. So
it's 14.
That is, yeah.
6, 5, 3. Got it.
And 4, 5, 6. 15, I think.
That's 15. Wow, that's 3 good rolls already. All right, call them out as call the next 3 out as you do it, so that way we know exactly what you got.
Ooh, okay. 5, 3, 4, 5. So that's 14.
5, 3, 4, 5. 14. Yeah, it's 14.
Yeah. So that's 2 14s so far, I think.
2 14s. 2 14s, a 15 and a 10. Keep going.
Let's see. And that's a 1, 6, 2, 6. So that is another 14.
Another 14. Hey, 14s are good.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. Let's see. How many is that so far? That's 5. So I need
we need one more. We need one more.
Okay. And that's 3, 1, 6, 5. So that is another 14.
Another 14. Ah!
I have a lucky number.
You do. And only one of those is odd. So you're going to be able to get a +1 and a +2. So this is going to be good for you. So that's good. Okay. Let's do this here. All right. So. Roll me a D4 twice.
Okay. First one's 4. Second one's. Yeah, I rolled 2 4s in a row.
Reroll the second one.
Okay. 2.
Got it. You just picked your skill proficiencies for your from your background. You had to choose 2 from Arcana, Investigation, Religion, or Survival. You are taking Investigation and Survival.
Ooh,
Second one and the fourth one. Proficiencies from background. All right, and also, if you would please, I need you to roll me 2 d10s and re-roll until they are both separate. So basically, roll 2 d10s, call out the first one, then call out the second one. If it's the same one, re-roll it.
Okay. That's a 1 and an 8.
Nice. History as a cleric. So now we're picking from your class traits, your class skill proficiencies. You're going to pick 2 from history, insight, medicine, persuasion, and religion, of which you're going to take the first one, which is history, and 8 would be the fourth one, which is persuasion. So
nice.
There we go. So there's those 2. So you have proficiency in history, investigation, persuasion, and survival.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of stuff on there. There's a lot of ways that we can. I think we can see this one. So you're good at investigating things. You have a history, a good long history of knowledge. You're rather persuasive, more persuasive than the normal person next to you, and you've learned how to survive. So
I like that. This cleric seems to be scrappy, and also that despite being cleric, I do not have any proficiency in religion.
Who says you have to be? And who says you can't learn it later? These are level 1 things. These are level 1 things I hear too, right? Yeah. And
no, I like this. I like
it's totally
where this
great.
is going.
Okay, so we have your numbers. 10.
Okay.
14, 14, 14, 14, and 15. So. As a wisdom based caster, you're going to have wisdom is obviously going to be one of your 2 strong points. As a bing bing bang, as a stout halfling. Whoops, where's my numbers? Where are my numbers? There's my numbers. I'm going to pull that up. And then we're going to pull up stout halflings. Okay, so as a stout halfling, we're going to be... you get a +2 to your dexterity and a +1 to your constitution.
Nice.
Now, your only odd score for modifiers is a 15. So you could put that into your Constitution, give you a Constitution of 16. That's a +3. That's pretty stout. That's pretty stout as a stout halfling. I would say that. And so yeah, you have a lot of good things happening here. So let's pick where that 10's going to go. Where is that 10 going to go?
You know, I do have a soft spot for himbos. I feel like intelligence don't need to be there.
Although your history and investigation still have proficiency, so it's still going to just be
Right.
it's an even. You know, it's not like
I
you're not
learned a lot
dumb.
of
You're
things the hard
average.
way.
It's average. So it's
Yeah,
average
yeah.
on that one there. So that's fine. Okay.
Cool.
So now we've got whatever you put into dexterity, you're going to get a +2.
Okay.
Whatever you put into wisdom is going to be your main stat there. So what would you like to do on this one here? How would you like to run this?
I do like the idea of putting, because I get a +1 constitution, you said?
You do. +1 to your con and a +2 to your dexterity. You could
So
be a
I
quick cleric. There's nothing wrong with being a
Yeah.
dexy cleric. You don't have to be strong.
Yeah, I mean, I just love the idea of being kind of stupid so much that, like, I've already kind of decided that the 10 needs to go into intelligence. I like the idea of the +1.
But everything else is like 14s and
constitution.
15s. 14s and 15s are
Yeah.
+2s. So
Yeah.
regardless of what you get, it's pretty much just going to be straight across the board. You might want to know where that 15 is going to go. Maybe you put that in wisdom as a caster because that'll be an easy +1 up. And then bam, you got your 16 wisdom.
Right,
That's
but
a
that would be
good.
the smart thing to do.
If
And I
you'd
only
want
have
to.
10 intelligence.
But I mean, there's
I'm
only.
kidding, I'm kidding.
But the other things are 14s. The other things are 14s. It's like
Yeah.
it's not like if you put a 14 in wisdom that it won't be anything on there anyway. So
Yeah,
you can do
that'll still be good.
absolutely with everything else. How about this? You tell
I
me.
like-
Out of aside from intelligence, what is the one thing you want to be the best at? What is the one thing this halfling cleric with a haunted one background is going to be the best at? What are they going to excel and exceed at?
I
What
wanna
have they
punch
trained for
these
years at?
dang ghosts that keep following me everywhere. Nah, I think I
That could
want
be
the
charisma.
+1.
That could be charisma.
It's true. I like the +1 constitution going into the 15. Then
Okay,
that brings
because
it up to
you've
16.
you've
so I'm
survived
nice
it basically, so you give
Yeah.
yourself a 16. Nice.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
So,
surviving. As a cleric, you better survive, so everybody else does. Which means we
Yeah.
put 14s across the rest of the board.
Yeah, because it's like the rest it just fills in. The dex +2. That means I also have a 16
You
dexterity. so
do,
I'm really
yeah,
good.
yeah. So we'll bump that 14 to a 16 as well. That's very
Yeah.
true.
So I like this.
This is a beefy character. This
It
is a
definitely
beefy
beefier
character.
than I was expecting it to be.
I mean, it's weird to get 14s across the board almost like that. 2/3 of your rolls were
Yeah.
14s, but it's like, I ain't mad at that. That's actually pretty good. And again, what we're trying to emphasize a lot to people that are watching all of this is that it doesn't matter what the rolls are. We're going to make this an interesting character regardless of the rolls. And that's one of the great things about this. We're using improv exercises and writing exercises and storytelling ideas and being able to explain all of this through all of this. By the way, I want to take a quick moment here to say, once again, we are giving away a set of free Kraken dice over to anybody in chat that is around us at the top of the hour. We're 27 minutes away from the top of the hour. And if you are in chat and you are entered in the giveaway, you will be able to win yourself a free set of Kraken dice. How do you enter? Very simple. Hashtag Kraken. Kraken. Hashtag Kraken in chat once. That's all you need. And you're in the chat. And you're in the chat giveaway. We've got to be here at the top of the hour when we give it away now.
It's now 26 minutes to the top of the hour.
It takes me a long time to say things, Tosh. You
and
got to learn that
26
about me.
minutes before I come to your house and steal those dice from you. If you don't get in there and get in that giveaway, or else I'm taking
You have
those.
a light crossbow, and it's just like, here's your sacrament with your Dexy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. Wisdom and charisma. You have proficiency in those saving throws. Let's get those done. Proficiency bonus is 2. Let's get your. That'll be a 4, and that'll be a 4. Woo! You got some good. I mean, this is gonna make skill checks nice and even across the board for you too, which is gonna be really, really nice for you.
Which means I look forward to making very dumb decisions.
You don't make dumb decisions. You can make dumb decisions, obviously, but your intelligence is average, so that's always good. But never going to tell you that you can't make dumb decisions. You can always make dumb decisions. Perception is 2, performance is 2, persuasion is 4, religion is 0, sleight of hand is 3, stealth is 3, and survival is a 4. Passive perception is a 12.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. I want you to think of 2 additional languages that you know as well for being a haunted one. Maybe we can start to think about this. You know what? Don't think about that too much. We'll come back to that one. You are going to get 2 extra languages though. But
yeah.
You might want to roll for it too. We could do that too.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see here. Ooh, get some good stuff on this one. Let's see here. Oh, that's actually great. You know what? I know exactly what we're going to do with that one. You do get the worst amount of starting gold to begin with. You don't get gold. You get 1 silver piece to get started.
I love that.
You're bad with money. Bad with money.
What did I do with my money? Oh my god. Silver.
I would like you to make a choice. Do you want a mace or a warhammer?
Hammer.
You want the hammer?
Yeah.
You got it. Oh, you know what? A warhammer actually. Let's take a look at Tempest Clerics for a quick second. You might not be proficient with martial weapons because that is a martial weapon. Tempest Domain. You do, actually. Bonus proficiencies with Tempest Domain. I thought about this. At first level, you gain proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armor. Look at you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Hey, who's to say this cleric couldn't multi-class into a barbarian?
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm just saying. So I'm proficient in simple and martial weapons.
Nice. All weapons, basically, now.
Nice.
And light, medium, and shields because of a cleric, but because of Tempest, you also get heavy, so all armor.
Awesome.
So your you are now the pack mule, the halfling pack mule. So yeah, absolutely, you can have that that warhammer which you are proficient in. Yeah. Yes.
If you give me an axe or a hammer, I'm going to pick it, like hands down. I love those.
Well, do you want a warhammer, or do you want to pick it? Thank you. Good night. Yes. You weren't getting away with that one. Warhammer is a strength-based weapon. You are more dexy than strength, but it's totally fine. You can work that on as it stands there. You also get Wrath of the Storm, which is a pretty cool Tempest domain feat. Get your domain features. At first level, you can thunderously rebuke attackers. When a creature within 5 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack, so basically if they come up and they try to stab you, you can use your reaction to cause the creature to make a dexterity saving throw. Versus your cleric DC. If they fail, they take 2d8 lightning or thunder damage for having the gall to attack you. The gall to attack you. And half as much damage even if they succeed. And you can use this feature a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So you're going to get 2 of these. You're going to get 2. You're going to get 2 of these, bitch, please.
That is awesome. I'm stoked. Oh my gosh.
You've made a mistake, young one.
honestly.
And it just takes your reaction. It's not a spell. It can't be counterspelled or anything else like that. Oh. Sounded fun.
Unstoppable force meets immovable object.
I know, right? Let that water elemental just kind of get on. No, come on, water elemental, punch me. Thank you. Oh.
It's gonna be good.
You get that at first level. Clerics are awesome.
This is the strongest first level character I have.
Clerics have had to do that through that one. Hey, what's up, Upgrade? And is not a vampire in Cervanti 2K, by the way. Welcome, by the way, into the chat. Thank you so much. If you got any questions, by the way, please ask. The thing about clerics is that nobody wanted to play a cleric for the longest time in D&D, and so what they had to do is they had to make clerics good and not beefy, but I mean, they had to give them stuff at first level. But I mean, there are plenty of other classes that get stuff at first levels there. What's the character making for? We're making a character for Tosh. Basically, we're doing random rolls, and we're creating a character from scratch. Don't care about the stat rolls or anything else like that. We are literally just creating something from nothing, and then we are infusing them with a story, with a background, with a reason for adventuring, why they are on this quest. Okay, let's go back to the equipment here for a quick second. Scale mail, leather armor, chain mail. You are strong enough to carry chain mail, and you are proficient in heavy armor, which would give you an automatic 16. It does give you disadvantage on stealth checks. Leather armor would give you a 15 AC, but you can equip a shield and then have that as well. Scale mail and chain mail is going to be a disadvantage on stealth checks. Chain mail is probably going to give you the strongest AC, but you're going to have disadvantage. Leather armor is going to get you one bump away. And you can carry shield.
About the heavy? Can you repeat that one more time?
Sure.
One bump away. What?
It's okay. So here's how it works. You've got a choice. You can get scale mail, or you know what? Why are we gonna let this choice? Please roll me a d6.
Yeah, I was like,
please roll me a d6. We're just gonna do it this way.
Yeah.
Roll me a d6.
D6 for what armor I found in the Lost and Found. Hold on.
D&D Lost and Found.
4d6.
Cervanti 2K. It is regular leather armor, not studded leather. Although she can buy that later, but not with her 1 silver piece.
That is a 1.
That is a 1. You have scale mail. All right.
All right. Cool.
All right. So scale mail is medium armor. Scale mail. Let me check. Scale mail is going to give you a bonus with that wonderful. Scale mail will give you a 14 plus dexterity, maximum of 2. So it'll give you a 16 AC, just like the chainmail was. But you are going to have disadvantage on stealth checks. But you are proficient in stealth as well, so kind of kind of nice. And also you're a halfling.
Evens out. Yeah.
It's nice. So scale mail, which is going to be AC. Let's see here, 14 plus 2 of dex. And if you take something called Medium Armor Master, you can actually add up to 3 of your armor class. And I like that because that adds an extra bump to your AC, and it takes away the disadvantage of stealth on stealth for medium armor. I had one on my Barbarian once, actually, and it was really fun.
You said 16, that's a feat I can take, or what?
That's a feat you can take later, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That is cool.
Yes, it is. Let's give you your 11 hit points. Not too bad for a halfling cleric. That's pretty good. That's beefy. Would you like a simple weapon in your pack, or would you like a light crossbow with 20 bolts? You are
what
Dexy.
Are the simple weapons I can choose from again?
Daggers, quarterstaffs, sickles, spears, javelins, a club.
Could I have
I mean, and a simple,
hatchets?
Huh? What would
Could
you
I
like?
have throwing hatchets by chance?
Yes, you can have a hand axe, and the hand axe is a light throwing weapon. Absolutely, you can get one hand axe.
I want that.
You got it. Let's do it. You got it. Hand axe. You got it. We'll call it throwing hatchet. Flavoring it for that. Totally love it. Would you like a priest's pack or an explorer's pack?
I'm going to roll a D4 and do
D4.
high or low for that because I don't remember what's in those. So that's a 1.
Priest pack. You got it.
Cool.
I mean, it's what you set out with. I mean, you get equipment. Equipment is equipment. We're also going to give you a shield. And we're also going to give you a holy symbol. You can choose what that is as we move on. Hold me closer, holy symbol. And we're going to actually figure out exactly what that is as we move forward through this. You're also going to get, and I'm not kidding you, a Monster Hunters pack. I am not making that up. You get a set of common clothes, 1 silver piece, and then I'm finally going to remember this, damn it. I want you to roll me, Tosh, a D100. Because I'm going to pull from the Griffin saddlebag because I got it off my Kickstarter and I'm so happy. You're going to get your very first magic item.
Is that for... I rolled a 6 on this D100.
That's okay. Oh, you got a dryad leaf. These are so cool. I'm going to explain to you what this dryad leaf is. This is also what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the Griffin saddlebag here to talk about exactly what this is. I'm pulling this off the PDF, although I'm very happy to show it off in the awesome book that's actually here because it's so freaking cool in the book. It's so nice.
Awesome.
I was very, very happy to have this. This is actually fun. I actually was reading up on this the other day. Okay, so if you look in chat, you can actually see this. This is what a dryad leaf is. Now, one of the things about the Haunted One background, just as a heads up on this, part of the thing about the Haunted One background is that you get a trinket of special significance. And we're going to choose one, or we roll on this gothic trinkets table from the Curse of Strahd campaign. But we're going to flavor it. We're going to get it off of the Griffin's saddlebag. And what you have is a dryad leaf. Okay? Roll me a D4, by the way.
That is a 4.
Okay, perfect. You're going to be very happy with this. Basically, you were given, at one point, you found, you came across this small, very odd plant. And it was this thing that you felt needed to be protected, or maybe it was given to you for you to protect. And it was growing at the base of a tree that was rumored to, at one point, been kind of a residence. This forest around where these trees were found was where dryads used to live. And dryads can tree stride. They step through trees. And this magic plant only grows at the base of trees that are often stepped through by dryads. Its leaves continually shift as if they were in a breeze, even when there's no breeze.
That's trippy.
And when you touch the plant, even gently, it stops moving for like a minute, and then it just back again. Dryad leaf plants only grow up to 4 leaves at a time and are found in the wild with 1d4 matured leaves. You got one with 4 leaves. Good for you.
Oh, nice.
Leaves are fully matured once they have this thin yellow rim, which you have 4 of them on yours. Now, you can use an action to eat a mature leaf. When you do, you can speak to beasts and plants for 1 minute as if you shared a language.
Oh my gosh.
And once you pick the plant off the dryad leaf, that leaf retains that property to do so for 7 days before it wilts. Now, this has already been a go ahead.
That specific leaf I can consume
So you could pick it and give it to a friend. You could pick it and then just hold on to it for a few days and then go, oh wait, I have one of these.
Oh, I get. Okay, so it's still,
it retains the properties of speaking to beasts and plants for a minute, and it retains that property for 7 days.
Okay, so if I pick it and I don't eat it immediately, I have time.
Right.
To use it,
The plant can survive with surprisingly little air, allowing it to survive in an extra dimensional space such as a bag of holding. So long as it is watered lightly each day and given a moderate amount of sunlight, weather and environment permitting, the plant will regrow 1d4 missing mature leaves every 7 days. You have your own personal... Hey, Tree, what's going on, Tree?
I have a magic succulent. This is awesome.
A magic succulent! And we're going to work this into your background. That's going to be the coolest thing, too. We're using this one as your way of doing this. By the way, there's a picture on the chat. I don't know if you can see it there on the screen.
Ooh.
But there it is on the bottom of there. I put it on there so that way people can see this.
That looks great. Yeah,
It is really, really cool. So
love that.
No promotion for Griffin Saddlebag. I just think they're, I'm Marge Simpson. I think they're neat. So I just think they're neat. So we're gonna give you the dryad leaf here. Dryad leaf with 4 mature leaves.
Magic succulent.
Magic succulent. Love this book. I've been giving a lot of them to everybody that's been in chat there. So everybody that's come by. So everybody's been getting one of these things or not. Felicia got it. Felicia got a little stuffed owl bear called a snuggle beast.
Oh, cute.
If she curls up next to it during a short rest, she gets an extra couple of extra hit points.
That's awesome.
It's so good. Anyway, all right, let's do a couple more random rolls if we do, as we're trying to basically make all this stuff happen here. We're gonna pick your cantrips with my brand new brand new tables. So, if you would please, as a cleric, I need you to roll me a d10 and re-roll 10s. We're going to get 3 separate things here. We're going to fill in your cantrips. You get 3 cantrips here, so fill out your cantrips.
First one is a 2.
Which means
Next
you have
one
light,
is a 7.
which is good because you don't have dark vision as a halfling. 7.
Oh, good to know. Yeah.
7 is thaumaturgy. That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice
and
utility.
An 8.
Toll the Dead.
Hey.
Oh, good cantrips. Good cantrips.
I'm a tank.
You're a monster.
This is so unfortunate that this amazing character has been rolled and then placed in my hands.
Ah! You're also going to be able to choose your wisdom modifier +1 first level spells per long rest. That would be 3. Plus, you're going to get 2 automatics, which are going to be Fog Cloud as a Tempest domain cleric, and you're going to get Thunder Wave. Ooh. Thunder! Get that 15-foot cube of thunder, just like.
Yeah, Thunder Wave is fantastic.
Do me a favor. Roll me. Nah, we won't do that. We won't worry about that. We're just gonna give you. We're just gonna give you those. And when we come back and we do after the break, and you have to, if there's any spells that you need within our little one-on-one, I'm gonna let you have access to all of the cleric spells first level. Okay. I'm not going to be worried about too much you doing that unless you're spamming it. I'll be like,
yeah. All right, cool.
Okay. But you're going to have Fog Cloud and Thunder Wave. Those are your domain spells. And then you're going to be able to have all of your other Bane, Bless, Command, Ceremony, Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Inflict Wounds, all that other good stuff, plus your cantrips. So this is a good build. This is good build.
This is ridiculous. Honestly. I am forgetting that this is level 1 and not like a level 5 characters.
So this is going to be. You're going to start off with a plus. Oops. You're going to start off with a 12 DC spell save DC. And if anyone wants to try to resist your Toll the Dead or your Thunder Wave, they can do that. Fog Cloud, by the way, gets a lot of bad heat, but you know what? I think Fog Cloud's really, really fun. Let's give you your racial background, your racial traits, race traits. Halfling. Oh, the best freaking trait ever. You're lucky. You are lucky.
Is this what is it? Fury of the Small? That's the only one.
No, that's goblins.
Oh, that's goblins.
You're lucky. You when you roll a 1, when you roll a natural 1, you get to re-roll it.
What?
Anytime you roll a 1 on a d20, you get to re-roll it once. And then you got to keep. And then you get
or something.
Anytime. Attack roll, ability check, saving throw. You get to re-roll once because halflings are naturally lucky. Okay.
Lucas. This is too much power. This is too much power here. Okay, I didn't even know some of this stuff existed.
So here's the thing, you can re-roll the die and you must use the new roll, but there's no rule that says you have to. I personally love failure. I think rolling a natural 1 is narratively funnier.
You can voluntarily accept.
Of course you can. Yeah, but like if you're gonna be like, I want to try to see if I can persuade this shopkeep. Well, that's a natural 1. Yeah, I suck. You don't have to roll it again. Some people are like, well, you have to. No, you don't. No. You're also brave, which means you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. Halfling nimbleness, which means if there's any creature, friend or foe, that is in your space, and if lizard folk is blocking the door, and you're like, we got to kill this lizard folk, we can get through there. No, you can just you can Zoidberg your way through their legs and completely get past them. Yep.
Yes.
Whoop 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 whoop. You totally get past them.
This is ridiculous.
It's me, stout halfling. So, and then you are also going to get your final thing is going to be your Heart of Darkness, which is your background feature. Those who look into your eyes can see that you have faced unimaginable horror and that you are no stranger to darkness. Though they might fear you, commoners will extend you every courtesy and do their utmost to help you. Unless you have shown yourself to be a danger to them, they will even take up arms to fight alongside you should you find yourself facing an enemy alone. That's your Heart of Darkness.
Ooh, okay.
Basically, you got friends because you are a troubled halfling.
And I'd
But,
scare
but you got God
people
on your
with
side, so
Yeah.
there's that too. So that's good.
I
Yeah.
walk in the dark so you can live in the light.
Where are they? Oh, be Batman. Be Batman cleric, please. Be Batman cleric.
Dude, with these stats, I feel like that's minus.
I want to know where they are.
I am poor Batman. I'm bargain bin Batman.
Bargain bin. Your dollar store Batman. You're mad Bat.
There's a pun there
You're
somewhere.
Mad Bat.
There's
You know what's funny? The very first character I ever knew before I even realized what D&D was all about, I made a homebrewed kind of character, and it was a halfling, and it was a halfling sniper that I wanted to be non-lethal. But I didn't realize that firearms weren't a thing in D&D. And they can be, obviously, but not in a player's handbook kind of thing. And so I made this character up. But my joke was that he was non-lethal because he didn't want to take a life. So he would wound people with his gun, but he would never kill them. And so I made Hobbit Batman. I made Hobbit Batman with guns. I made Hobbit Batman with guns.
Man,
Oh,
where was he when we're taking on Smog and stuff? Come
Oh.
on.
Smog or Smaug, I don't know what it is. It's going to be good stuff either way.
Benedict Cucumber Patch don't stand a chance.
See if Cucumber Batch wants a magic succulent. I'm just saying.
Distraction. I got it.
All right. So part of this idea, as we are creating all of this one, and we're getting close to the top of the hour. Top of the hour, Kraken dice giveaway. Top of the hour. Hashtag Kraken if you're not in the chat. Hashtag KRAKEN if you're not in the giveaway so far. You're in chat. Type it in and make sure that you are in there. We're gonna actually do that fairly soon. Keep on losing my my music. Ooh. Okay, so let's figure this out. Gosh. Hashtag, by the way, Cervanti2K. Hashtag Kraken. A couple minutes, we're going to get into this. Mm-hmm. So, what about your background? What about your character drove you? What was the horrible thing that you witnessed? You mentioned ghosts before. Let's make a decision on that.
Yeah, that was kind of half joking, where it's just like haunted. I'm like, oh, ghosts. And I do think
a haunted one, basically they had a haunted past. There could be something that basically happened to this one, that basically they experienced something that was horribly tragic, and it could be of anything that you think could be into that idea of tragedy. It doesn't have to be necessarily gory or dark or uncomfortable for you, but it could be anything that you feel could have driven this character maybe to seeking a religious answer and some respite, and into the arms of being an adventurer, becoming a cleric, fighting the darkness, embracing the darkness, running away from the darkness. What about this character made this person who they are?
I kind of like the idea of hear me out. I know this is like,
no,
again,
do it.
Still
Go.
with the haunted
Go.
thing, but
Go.
Either through the course of said tragedy, or like as a result afterwards, or whatever, or maybe they caused the tragedy, but like they have maybe a specific spirit, maybe multiple, like maybe they just like attract ghosts and spirits,
Let's
that are
be specific
them,
then.
like,
Let's be specific with it. What kind of spirit is it?
I don't know what kind of spirits.
No, pick a spirit. Pick a type. Pick a type of. I mean, you've got. Is it a ghost? Is it a banshee? Is it a child? Is it an old man? Is it an old adventurer? Is it an old cleric? Is it this lost soul that doesn't know where they came from? Let's make a decision.
It could be somebody they knew. Maybe they were.
Is
like,
it somebody they knew?
Maybe maybe they were
Is
a
it
fresh
somebody they knew?
adventurer and it was like a mentor or a friend or just someone they knew and were traveling with.
Well, let's make the decision.
Something happened.
Let's make the decision then. So they were somebody you knew. Who was it?
I don't know.
No, it's totally cool. I like the idea. You said mentor. I like that idea.
Yeah, I like mentor. Let's do that.
All right.
I apologize. I forgot to mention this before stream, but the garbage truck.
No problem.
Showed
No
up,
worries.
And it is quite.
You know
loud,
what? That's
so.
okay. A former mentor
Mm-hmm.
Was killed in a horrible fashion, and this mentor was the motivation for you to do what? To become an adventurer? To become a cleric?
Maybe to
both?
take up their mantle in some way.
To take up their mantle. I love it. All right, to take up their mantle. What kind of mantle? What kind of mantle was it? Was it an adventuring mantle, or was it a religious mantle? Did they just simply house this person and basically give them shelter and food and a home and a feeling of family? What did this mentor do? Could have just been a mentor that taught and instructed and shown how to walk a certain path.
I like the idea of this mentor teaching them, basically their cleric abilities and their background stuff. But maybe I still haven't named the halfling.
Don't worry about it. We'll get that. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Maybe she didn't want to take this, the religious route, and was kind of resisting that. And the mentor was just like, I want to teach you how to help people, though, or something. I don't know.
And was very patient. And was very, very forgiving of their ineptitudes and their short-sightedness and their quick temper. Oh, I love it. Yes, I love it. Even though they didn't want to walk the path.
Mm-hmm. And so,
I love it. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let's do the giveaway. All right, we're gonna give away some dice. Here we go. All right, so let's pull up the giveaway. And here we go. Let's do the giveaway. It's dice time. And here we go. So,
let's go.
Kajoha, you are the lucky winner. It is in chat. Go ahead and speak up. I know you're here. Go ahead and speak up. I've been seeing you in chat. Go ahead and speak up there. All right.
Congrats.
Make sure. Let's see here. I'm actually going to do this for myself right now. I'm going to make sure I do this and whisper. And I'm going to pull that up. And there we go. I will be messaging you after. I'm going to be messaging you now after everything is done. After we're done tonight. After we're done after the show. And I will be messaging you on what to do next to get your free set of Croc and Dice. Congratulations. Well done.
Congrats. Guard those with your life or else I'm coming.
All right. Congratulations, Kajoha. All right. So, back to the haunted one. Let's do this. Actually, I've got a fun thing here. I can let you... You know what? Since you love to roll dice, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's roll
some more dice.
Let's roll some more dice. We're going to make your name.
Ooh,
yeah, let's do it. Roll me a D100. Pulling this off
50.
Of right in the middle. We're pulling this off of Xanathar's Guide to Everything. On the back, there's a great table of names.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
What is it?
Marigold. Her name is Marigold.
Oh no, that's good.
Oh, Marigold.
Oh my God.
I ain't done yet. Roll another D100. Roll another D100. I ain't done yet.
24.
Marigold Gold found. They
When
call
my
her
parents
Gold
named
Gold.
me this, they did me gold twice.
Even better. Your nickname is Gigi.
Gigi.
Oh!
Good.
Gold!
Gigi.
Because you can't hold on to that. And that's why you can't hold on to gold, because you hate it. Because it's in your
Oh my
goddamn
god, there's
name.
layers to this.
Yes!
Jesus.
Yes!
So, sorry, what was the last
Woo!
name again? Gold what?
Marigold, one word, one name, like the flower, and then gold found, as in you
Gold-
found gold. Gold
Oh
found.
my god. Why is my last name Gold Found when I literally can't find a gosh dang piece of gold
Please,
anywhere?
please get a ringtone. Gold founder.
This is perfect. This is better than any name
Ah!
I'm trying to come up with on the spot.
I mean, come on. Well, no, I mean, you don't
So
want to.
good.
Don't doubt, Tosh. Don't doubt your ability to come up with amazing names. And you're going to come up with
Oh.
anything, and that's the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I can come up with good names and stuff. I just need like time sometimes.
Yeah,
and like so
yeah,
for
yeah,
like
I'm with
on
you.
the like spur of the moment, I'm just like
Yeah.
I can't decide on things. So
Marigold gold found. Oh my gosh.
Marigold Gold Found GG.
High Glock says,
this is
Tosh, you
so
better make
me.
some fan art. I want fan art of Marigold.
Oh, I'm absolutely drawing whatever this character turns into. Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be so fun.
Oh my god.
You having fun on doing this, Tosh? You having fun with this?
Oh, I'm having so much fun. I'm like, I'm honestly, I'm
I
gonna
love
like.
gold. Yeah,
I
it's
need
not
to
a vampire.
Keep this character on hand and maybe use her for like one shots. and
Hey,
stuff. I'm gonna have
Croc
to-
and Dice, thank you so much for hanging out in chat. By the way, because Joha's going to get you that kind of thing there. We're gonna get an email.
Yeah.
I'm going to get at that. Unless you want to, Croc and Dice, if you want to, feel free to send Kajoha a whisper. I was going to whisper the email that they need to have on this one there, but if you want to do that for yourself, completely do that one. Thank you so much, again, Croc and Dice, for sponsoring. Us or basically sponsoring the giveaway for all of this one. Thank you so
guys.
much for all this one. It's really, really cool, and I love my dice. And I saw Mia got her dice in the mail just before we got started today, and Mochi was just that one. Yes, she posted some stuff on Twitter. She go check it out. So, with that said, this former mentor who took in young Marigold and saw the potential in her to be to walk this path. Let's see this one. Let's do this. I want you to tell me right now of was your mentor also a Tempest cleric? Yes or no? It's a yes or no. Doesn't have to be a yes.
I think so. I think that would be cool. Yeah.
All right.
Or maybe like a normal cleric, and something about Marigold's violent tendencies manifested with the
Well, I
thunder
mean,
and
a
stuff. I don't know.
god can call up a lot of domains as it is. So there's all of that as it stands. Let's do this here. Let's go for the pantheons here. I want you to give me. All right. Give me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give me a 12. D12, please.
D12. You got it. That's a 12.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. What's going on? Hey, Amalovich, what's going on? Your mentor's God. And the one that you basically started to fall to as well. I would assume that this one here, you basically grew up near the sea. Makes sense.
Ooh.
The Tempest, near the Tempest, near the sea. Maybe a small hut. Your character was, Marigold was, ran away or was tossed by or side, had this whole thing and came upon this young mentor who was a what? You tell me. This mentor was a what race? Make it up. Call it.
Something somewhat intimidating, big, maybe an.
You know what? I know exactly what they're.
Alliance?
You know what? I know
don't
exactly who they're going to be. They're going to be a Triton. They're going to be a mer person.
Oh, sick! I forgot those. Oh my god.
Because here's the reason. The god you just rolled up is Iadro. And
Ooh.
Iadro is the merfolk god.
Oh my god.
Is the merfolk god of the sea.
So Marigold, like, basically washed up or something and got taken in by mer people.
Got taken in by and excommunicated out of the sea Triton.
Ooh, yeah.
And trying to be a good person, trying to do good, and seeing young Marigold and saying, you know what, I want to actually try to do some good for this person. And you rejected every single opportunity, every single chance for them to do good. And so you were just like all of this kind of stuff until something bad happened. And then you finally said, look, Iadro, if you are out there, I'm not going to let my mentor's work be in vain. I have to carry on what they did. If there's anything out there, you son of a bitch, just give me the power that my mentor had, and let me carry the mantle. You said take up their mantle.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Iadro, merfolk, god of the sea.
How do you spell that, by the way? I-A-D-R-O?
Nope. E-A-D-R-O.
Okay, cool.
EA, it's in the name. Thank you. Good night. All right. Mentor was a Triton.
Excommunicated.
From the sea.
Have you played Horizon Zero Dawn?
Funny story. No, I didn't, but I recorded in the same studio with the same director of Horizon Zero Dawn, and that's the closest I got. When I recorded Desperados 3, that was about all I got to do. Mark Esteo is an amazing man.
I have to recommend it. There's just
no. It's on my PS4. I'm gonna play it one day. Along with the other 83 games that I haven't played yet that I'm gonna play.
Dude, let me tell you, if you want to win the competition for having the biggest backlog of games you haven't played, just go into game design. Ironically, anyway, so no spoilers, but there's a character in there who's kind of like, it's like an interesting, he can serve a mentor role and stuff, whatever. And he's kind of a similar, like, he's an exile thing, but you find out later that it was kind of voluntary, or like basically he took the fall willingly for something to right a wrong or something. I can't remember the details. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll me a D10, please.
D10, all right.
D10, please.
It's a 10.
Your mentor's name. Thrasios.
Ooh, how do you spell that?
I will get that for you, and also in chat. Thrasios. Thrasios. And you better put that Spanish flutter tongue on it. Thrasios. Thrasios was thrown out of his clan for spreading the word that basically landfolk and Tritons could see peace one day.
Okay, so he was like, trying to make peace.
And they said, oh yeah, really? You like that? Well, then let's throw you out there. Let's see what you do, mister.
Oh, man.
And he worked with you, and he saw you as the one that was going to be the one to do it.
Oh, sir.
And then he got killed.
Sir.
And it just messed you up.
Yeah,
it just messed you up. Even though you were like tough on the inside the entire time, you were just like, nope. Once this happens, it's like, nope.
Man.
Oh, I love this character.
Lucas, there's a thing about me. I get entirely too attached to NPCs. And you have literally made me get... I am feeling real guilt right now for this man that didn't exist 2 seconds ago.
Totally rolled it up. Man. You rolled the god. I rolled the name. We just made it up. You decided it was going to be a mentor. You decided they were going to take up the mantle. this is what it is. This is creative workshopping. This is exactly what needs to happen. Everybody out there who's watching this is exactly what needs to happen. You need to sit down with your DM, with your other players, and you need to brainstorm stuff. And you can't be afraid of anything. You just go, you know what? I love that. That sounds good. It's not that mechanically it works. It's not that anything else like that. How many times have we rolled dice today to decide what we're gonna do?
Yeah,
we're not hardcore making decisions that need to be following along a certain dichotomy. We're just making decisions, and we're going, oh, that feels so good. Oh, that's yummy. Oh, that tastes so good. More, please. That's all it is.
By the way, honestly, like real talk, I want to use this method for making characters from now on, because then I've
had a lot of people
come up with a backstory.
Yeah. I've had a few players in my past who've saw my tables and stuff like that are out there. They were just like, you know, I'm doing a one shot. I want to make some stuff up like this. And a couple of them were just like, I had my entire team just roll on this table, and I'm playing a Goliath wizard, and I freaking love it. I can't stand it. It's so great. Oh my gosh,
sounds awesome.
You know, you want to talk? Hey, you want a caster that casts? I cast punch. I mean, honestly, I cast fist in your face. I mean, there's a good one there. You know what? I'm going to say this. We need 2 additional languages that you speak, and I'm going to have to say this. As a Triton, you're going to speak Aquan. Come on, you're going to speak Aquan.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it would make sense. And, like, depending on how young she was when he found her, it would be kind of funny if she didn't even know Halfling. Unless that's one that you get that. You get it. You get it.
Okay. Yeah. Common and Halfling, you know, and Halfling is this. Halfling is an interesting kind of thing. If you read Xanathar's Guide to Everything, Halfling is kind of a regional version of Common. It's kind of like how Cockney is. It's like Cockney is kind of is a spoken language that has an English root to it, but unless you understand the mechanics of why you say what you say, it has a certain region like that. But Halfling is more diverse than that, obviously. I'm using it as an example, but there it is there. Thank you so much, one and only Mom Bomb, for coming by as well. We're going to be doing a fun thing. Let's do another language. We're gonna pick one more language here, and this is gonna be some random kind of language that you came across here. So let's roll on the language table, if you would, please.
What am I rolling?
Let's take a look. Boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of languages here. Let's go just in the PHB. No, let's go. Let's do Player's Handbook. And let's go for one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Take away 2 is 17. Take away 2 is 15. Roll me low, high.
Okay. That's low.
Okay. Roll me a d8.
It's a 6.
Dwarvish.
Ha!
Dwarvish. That's helpful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dwarvish. So I know Halfling and Common by default, and then I also know Aquan and Dwarvish.
Aquan. And again, I'm sending you this entire thing. We're making up this entire thing. You're gonna have this entire thing.
Oh yeah, writing the notes helps me internalize.
No. That's fantastic. And some, sometimes like when you do any like notes at school or something like that, when you write it in your own hand, it kind of has like a muscle memory kind of thing that keeps it with you a little bit more from that one.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna get you to roll some more dice. Here we go.
All right.
If you would please, baby, please. Roll me 2d4s.
Okay. That's a 4 and a 1.
That was a 4 and a 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 together.
Mm-hmm.
You are 3 feet tall, and you weigh 40 pounds.
Oh my God. All right.
You are considered small.
Damn it. I mean,
well, you're a small creature, basically, versus a medium size and stuff like that.
Okay.
Let's figure out your age. You reach adulthood at the age of 20. You generally live into the middle of your 2nd century. So, 20 is an adult, 150 is about, 111th birthday for Bilbo kind of a thing. So, that's getting up there. How old do you want to be? Doesn't mean that, remember, this event that happened in your past doesn't have to have happened just yesterday. It could have happened 18 years ago. It could have happened 30 years ago. It could have happened 5 months ago. We don't know. You could be really young, too.
I do enjoy playing older characters.
Well, again, but a halfling's version of old is different than the human's version of old. So there could be that, too.
So, like, maybe middle-aged or something, like the equivalent of like mid to late, well, I don't know. So like whatever the halfling equivalent of like mid to late 40s would be, maybe. I don't know. I kind of like
mid to late 40s for humans. Mid to late 40s for humans is what you're saying.
I don't
know. Okay.
We don't have to go that way.
Do this for
open
me.
For anything. Yeah.
Do this. We'll be in the 60s. You'll be in your 60s then.
Okay.
Roll me a d10.
It's a 10.
So we'll put you at 70 then.
Cool.
D10 plus 60 plus 10. 70 years old. Which is basically 1.5. If a halfling would live to 150, then that's about that puts you at about like 35 to 37 years old, basically.
Nice.
So that's about that then. What color are your eyes? You're doing the fan art so you can make it any color you want.
Yeah, I was like, I'm trying to think of what the like a light brown, but like so light that it's almost like a brassy or bronze, like a kind of metallic, maybe.
Let's
like
make
like
it
some sort of light.
Then let's make it.
Color.
Let's make it a. Let's make it bronze. Just bronze eyes. Bronze eyes are totally a thing. Yeah. You can totally have that kind of bronze sheen to them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Skin tone.
I don't know. Maybe like an olive. Maybe it's some sort of darker skin tone. I think.
Darker olive. I like it.
Yeah.
Dark olive tone. And hair color.
Really deep, rich black hair.
Deep, very black.
But cropped short. I did this for a one-shot character recently, and I really enjoyed it. But the idea of maybe Gigi taking this crappy little hand axe thing that she has and like cutting her own hair.
Yeah.
So it's like really short, but it's just
you know what I love.
Mm.
Let's make your eyes bronze with flecks of gold, because that's why your mom called you Marigold.
Oh my god.
And they found gold in your eyes. Gold found.
I can't believe this.
Oh.
Dang it. I was expecting to be a total goofball, which that's not off the table yet. But this character is so cool. I'm like,
by the way, you have. I'll put your unarmed strikes on there too, because you're gonna punch things.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
No problem. You have hit dice of a 1d8. You have one of those. 11 hit points. You have your armor. You have your background. You have your stories. All right. You have an entire thing now. We actually pretty much have an entire character sheet for you right now, Tosh.
Dang, yeah.
So I'm going to send this to you, and we are going to take a small break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to see exactly what Marigold Gold found. Stout Halfling Tempest Cleric. Following Iadro, Merfolk God of the Sea. He's going to get into when we come back on character creation. We're going to be back in about 5-10 minutes. We're going to take a snack, do a little bathroom break. When we come back, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you in a bit, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh! There we go.
I'm
There
so
we go.
excited.
There's the subtitles. I was waiting for them to actually come along here. All right, here we go.
Mhm.
So, let's change up the music a little bit here. Let's see if we can actually have a little bit of fun music, of ambient music here.
You have the ghost subtitles from me talking just before we went live.
Yeah. A little bit there. Are you there?
Hello, test.
Oh, you didn't turn off your subtitles, did you?
No, it's still open. Hold on.
I'll see if we can get it back on here.
Yeah.
One more time. Give me something.
Testing. Hello?
Nope, it's not working.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, the tab has been open this whole time. Let me reload the page. Hello?
There we go. Now you got it.
Hey.
Now you got it. Oh, it turned yellow. Give me a second. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, there we go. Cool. All right, great. So, as we open on this scene, the path along the seabed has always been something that Marigold has given you a lot of calming and a lot of tranquility. The waves crashing along the surf. It's been years since Thrasios was horribly murdered by those fishermen who found the hut along the sea. They let you live because you pleaded. And destroyed what you think was really the merfolk's only way of seeing a real true peace, and what Thrasios' vision was that he spoke of for over a decade. And as you've traveled, found odd jobs, gotten a few fistfights in a few pubs here and there.
A few?
Over the years. You know, you got to average it across every year, every season, every town. But really, when you are making all of these journeys and you've never tried to make much of yourself, the ocean is, and the sea and the waves are the things that really give you a lot of peace in times of high anxiety and the memories. You've been wandering for a good few weeks along this coastline. And the coastline, and this coastline itself, snakes around, makes itself through, not in a mountainous area, but it is kind of like a low, hilly kind of area. As you make your way through this low-hilled area, setting up camp, as the sunset's coming along, your supplies of dried fruits and nuts still holding out well. You're good at trapping. You're good at fishing, as is your purview. One of the reasons that you stay by the coast is to keep yourself fed. And as you've got roll me a d20.
That's a nat 20. Oh my god.
The haul was especially good as you have 3 fat trout on a wonderful spit that you are rotisserieing around on this thing. Nice little hilly area. You found a nice little crevasse of this hill, little valley where these things are. You got a low kind of, not a lot of flames, but just a lot of heat. Low, no, a little bit of smoke coming along there as you come along this. As you come along this place, you've set up and you're getting those first trouts just kind of spinning and moving, and you know that once you cook these things, it's going to keep you fed for a good couple of days.
Oh man, I'm hungry.
As you're getting on some of your, you actually were lucky enough to actually grab a lemon before you left the last town.
I was about to ask if I had a lemon.
You do have a lemon.
I want
You do have a lemon.
Lemon and pepper on there, you know.
Oh yeah, and you've got a nice flat rock that they're off of the spit now, and they're sitting on the rock, and you're putting the lemon and the pepper on there, and they've already been sliced and filleted as Thrialsos has taught you well. And you go over to get your pack, and you make some other things there. You turn around, one of them's gone.
I look around.
Give me a perception check. Give me a perception check. D20 plus, I believe, 2.
Yeah, let's see. Sorry, hold on. I'm just zooming in because it is very small text on my PDF readers zoomed out.
So just roll a D20
yeah,
now, too.
Yeah. Okay. That's 6. So
you look around and you're just like, did it fall behind the? It's on a rock. Fall. And as you're kind of like examining the rock, you're like, I cooked. So come on. And you're doing this. You hear a voice about 20 feet away. So,
I'm sorry. The smell was just so wonderful. I had to come along and sample just a bit. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a fish tooth. Some people have sweet tooth, but I have a fish tooth.
You turn around toward the source of the noise, and there is a gnome that is sitting just outside of you. It's weird. You never saw this person. This is an open field. Where did this... What? And this gnome is just sitting there. Old gnome. White hair. Like, got that kind of like ring of white, puffy, cotton around the side. He has one blue eye and one green eye. He does have a little mouse that's hanging out on his shoulder. And he says this very small little walking stick that comes along him. But it's actually part of you is like it's comforting to see someone who's very who's your size.
yeah, true.
Yeah, it's nice not to look up at somebody, and but there's that. But this and he's actually just kind of has a part of your fish, and he's just very very delicately taking some of the morsels and just having some of them. It's like
It's so good. You definitely have enough, and I'm not going to be the stingy one here. It's hard to get this so much good.
So, did you, seems like you never learned any manners around here.
I did, but it's been a while since I've used them.
I would be mad, but I think we're on the same page, actually, so, fair enough.
Cool. Thank you. Roderick, say thank you.
And then it says the little mouse just kind of runs up and runs down the gnome's leg and comes over to you and just kind of sits on your leather moccasin and just kind of looks up at you, kind of looking at the air.
I think Marigold looks down and like tries to smile, but she's not really feeling it.
Sounds good. The mouse leaves. He walks closer to you, sets the fish down next to the other two, and produces actually a set of wooden utensils actually that he just happens to have.
So I like to come prepared. I'm sorry. Yes, manners. My name is Badger, and it's very, very good to meet you. What's your name, Miss wonderful fisherman or woman, fisherwoman?
Marigold.
Ha, yes, Marigold. Ooh, yes, Marigold.
She has a very, very firm handshake.
Yes, it is. That's very good. Ow. Yes. Sorry, manners. Yes. Yes. Well, Marigold, what brings you to the valleys?
Uh, you know, a lot of things brought me here. It's kind of whether or not I'm making any progress on those things is yet to be seen. So I'm just going where the tide takes me at the moment, I guess.
And if the tide takes you somewhere, child, then that's exactly where you're meant to be, then, isn't it?
Might as well be, yeah.
Well, you're here now. And that's a good
I
place
am.
to be as any.
And I'm one fish short.
Well, I'm sharing. Like I'm not so bad that I would want to deny any of this. I believe we have something in the.
I'm pulling your leg. It's all good.
No. I'm not so greedy that I would want to not ignore exactly where it came from. I think we have something actually in the back. So hold on a second.
And he turns around. He starts just walking into the open field.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watch
Yeah.
where he goes, I
Okay.
guess.
Lost your subtitles again.
Why are the okay, do I
Don't close your browsers no matter what you do.
I didn't close
right.
it. It's still
All right,
open.
cool. So you start following him, and he starts to just he walks about 20 feet away, and about 20 feet away from where it was all kind of where you were at, and then he just kind of he looks around, and just reaches out and opens a door. And a door is suddenly there, and he just walks into a house. There's just a house there now.
It's one of these dang invisible houses or whatever, isn't it? Oh my god.
Well, it's helpful to have a traveling home, as it were. Yes, actually, please, come in. You could bring the fish. I have some spices and some very good onions that I've been able to procure. We might be able to throw that in with some of the things here. Roderick, where are the spices?
And he starts just kind of rummaging around and leaves the door open for you to come inside.
All right. I mean, she's not stupid. She's been on the road for a while. She's not going to walk into some random.
It's very
person's house
cozy
unprepared.
inside of this place.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but she feels like she can handle herself like well enough. So
Sure.
she's gonna sling the 2 trout over her shoulder.
Sure.
But, I mean, her hammer's on one hip and the hatchet's on the other.
Of course.
So she's just gonna walk in
Yeah.
with that. So
Absolutely. All right. And as you guys sit down, Badger just starts to explain a little bit about how he came about this place. He was a professor. It seems like in a town that you had heard of in your travels, but never actually gone to. He said that there was a university there that he used to teach at, and but he retired, and he just decided he was going to kind of be on his own for a bit. And you get the sense this guy is pretty magical, as a lot of stuff in here is pretty darn magical.
yeah.
And you definitely get the sense of all of this. There's a nice breeze coming in through the open door, and just kind of get a little bit of the scent of this.
I don't have a porch so much as I like to sit out on the porch and just kind of just see the waves go by, and people come by sometimes, and sometimes they close the door. But otherwise, though, it's a wonderful little way, and I get to make my own path, as it were. And sounds like that's what you do. Finding where the tide takes you. So this is, yes, I think we are a bit of kindred spirits, as it were. And you definitely seem like you're on a journey, though. You definitely strike me as someone who's looking for something, Not someone. Looks like you're looking for something.
Yeah, it's I mean, I wish it was as easy as something specific or somebody, but yeah, things feel a bit too abstract for me right now, so
Well, abstractness is all given to simplicity and complexity. If it was easy, you would have found it by now. Nothing in life worth finding is ever easy, child.
Yeah, I just like more direct ways of dealing with things, sometimes.
Well, the direct way is always preferable, but sometimes that can get people hurt, and that can get yourself hurt. And I've taught many a students who've tried to go through the most direct way of getting to the end of a lesson, but it's not always the most. It's not. Roderick?
He starts speaking in a language that you don't understand.
Okay.
And starts looking around.
Child, did you douse the fire before you came in?
I was standing with you the whole time.
Oh no.
And he basically starts getting up and he grabs a staff off of the top, off of the shelf, and give me an insight check real quick.
Okay.
That's going to be a +2.
Okay.
D20 +2.
That's a 19.
Oof. He's worried. He's definitely worried, and he's getting ready for something. It looks like there's something in the air that he can sense or something like this. And he starts to make his way. What are you doing, by the way, with all of this? You guys have already been eating and everything else like that. This is just kind of like,
right.
Pass the time.
Is this something I would recognize or have had prior experience with?
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
+2 to that as well. You got a lot of +2s.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I think what might be happening with the subtitles, by the way, is if I switch out of the tab, even though it's still open, it's like it was working fine earlier, but it's not wanting to cooperate with me.
All right, that's
now,
fine. It's fine.
I'm moving my dice.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
A different one. So here we go. Okay. It's 12.
You do hear something outside. Against you can tune out the waves pretty well. But this one, you hear. You do hear that as you hear some things out there. It's definitely not Roderick. It's definitely not Roderick. And
I don't like that.
So Badger is gathering a few things quietly. What are you doing?
You said that like there's windows open, so like I can see.
There's
outside.
no windows. There's just a door. The door is open. Yeah. Out the door, you can see about 30, 35 feet away. You can see the small campfire that you had built, just kind of smoldering a little bit right now.
Okay.
A couple of little campfire rocks and things like that.
I'm gonna stand and have my my hand ready on my hammer.
Okay.
But with the other hand, I'm gonna take just some of like the fish bones, scraps, whatever.
Yeah. I'm
gonna slowly approach the door and just like toss it outside. Just
okay.
The door's already open.
Right, it is. So as you approach and you take some of the fish bones and you toss them outside, it seems to hit the ground outside, and you wait. And there's this big sound as this creature, and again, you're small. Everything's big to you, but this thing is big. This is probably about a 9-foot tall creature covered in fur and these hides, and it is as massive as it is, thin, very thin, almost emaciated. and it goes for these bones. And once it finds out that it's bones, it seems to just go. Make me any kind of. You can make an investigation check or a history. You don't make me a history check because you're good at history.
Okay.
Which is another +2. Which is another +2 for you.
I will make this history check as I am slowly closing the door.
Okay.
It's a 17.
You know what this is in your travels. This is a knoll.
Oh.
Yeah, and this is a thin, tall, hungry knoll. As you are closing this door, it sees the motion, and it feels something like in the air, and it turns and looks at you, Marigold, and it lunges at you. I want you to make me a dexterity-based check, as it's going to make a dexterity-based check as well. As who see if you can you close the door before it gets to the door?
Let's see. So just D20 plus my
D20 plus your dex, which is 3.
Modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 21.
With a natural 1, the knoll slips on his slips. Rolled a natural 1. Rolled. Ah, it's right there. It is. Rolled a natural 1. Rolled a natural 1. It
Marigold
slips and it
just
falls.
Squints and like nods and is like continues closing the door.
And it just falls. And he says, and Badger, you turn around and Badger has his hand out. Wasn't sure what was going to happen. Has his hand out, and there was a greenish glow that is just kind of coming from that, and his eyes are completely just glowing. One blue and one green. Again, as it has there. And he was like,
Closing the door works too. Okay. Looks like the knolls are moving. Which means we need to move too.
Oh yeah, is this place like portable or what? It's,
Nope. Only way out's the door. Okay, on 3. Open the door. On 3. 1. Marigold, please. 2. Trust me.
Okay, but
3.
he just
What do you
looks
do?
really hungry.
3. What do you do?
She was walking back towards the table to get any other fish that was left over.
The door. There's a small flash. By the way, you can use thaumaturgy to open doors. By the way, unlock doors.
I can do that to like open and.
Yeah,
close
you
doors,
can
right?
unlock the
Oh
windows
my
and doors.
gosh.
You can totally do that with thaumaturgy.
Okay.
So he's readying something. What are you gonna do?
Just, all right, man. Just hold on a second. Yeah, just.
I can't hold this long.
5, 4,
Okay. Yeah.
3,
Is there fish
2,
that I can grab?
1. And as Badger sees that you're hesitating, runs forward, rips the door open. A knoll standing there just starts to snarl. It rears its head. It comes in. There's a blast of energy from his hand as this green energy just goes straight through the knoll.
Oh.
Yep. And half of the knoll is gone. The bottom legs fall into there.
All right. Now we move.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's game here, today's
gosh.
game. As you and Badger are about to leave and see exactly what happens with you and Badger rolling around here with this one. But there you go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
As it is the top of the hour, and it is time for us to get going on this one. But little taste of Marigold. I love Marigold already. She's got attitude. She's got spite. She's got history. She's got motivation.
I'm excited to see what happens with her.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Cleric on the team, people. If that note would have got you, you could have sent the lightning down at it. I'm just saying.
I could, yeah. I just, it's kind of funny where it's like I feel like she was just kind of like, yeah, he's spooky. But
I like the fact that Marigold. I like the fact that Marigold
lasers.
is not like phased at all. So
Yeah,
that was really nice. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping before we close things out tonight.
Mhm.
Again, lots of great stuff happening today at 1 p.m. Pacific. The next episode of A Song in the Heart, happening with DM Jonathan Cerna. It's all part of the Bard book that's happening right now on Kickstarter. Exclamation point Bards in chat if you want to get some links on that one. They're going to the Kickstarter, raised over $150,000 right now for an entire city built by and made out of bards. It is just an entire bard city. You'd love it, Tosh.
I need to go there.
That's going to be here on Gilding Light at twitch.tv/Gilding Light, 4 p.m. Pacific. That's going to happen at 1 p.m. Pacific in an hour. At 4 p.m. Pacific, our own Satine Phoenix, Gilding Light's Satine Phoenix will be a player on Jasper's Game Day with DM Fenway Jones. That's going to be on D&D Beyond's Twitch channel at twitch.tv/DND Beyond. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, Pacific time, episode 2 of the Siren Stream is going to be happening with Satine Phoenix running as the DM. That's going to be airing on her Twitch channel at Satine Phoenix, twitch.tv/Satine Phoenix. Thank you, everybody, for coming by today. This was so much fun. Tosh Shredder, everybody.
Thank
Tosh
you.
Shredder.
Thank you guys for having me. It was a blast.
Oh, my gosh.
This is really
Marigold
fun.
Gold found, man. I tell
Yeah.
you. Woo!
GG, boys.
GG.
Gold founder.
Oh, it's so good. This was so great. Everybody, though, please exclamation guest to find some links for what Tosh is up to. Follow her on Twitter. Follow her on Twitch. She streams, she draws, she acts, she does everything. Triple threat. My name is Lucas Schuneman. You can find me at Lucas the VA Ninja on Twitter, as well as Voice Acting Ninja, doing voices you don't hear coming on Twitch. And find out what I'm doing up there. Exclamation point Lucas in chat as well on that. But we're going to call it for now. Next week, we're going to be doing a couples D&D character build with Adam and Aaron from Trixie Wizard. The artists are going to be over here again, and we are going to be making a dual character build. Don't know what's going to happen.
I am so excited.
It's going to be so much fun. Watch the VOD later. Catch it up on YouTube later. Tell your friends about it. This is character creation. We just roll dice and make characters. That's what we do here. Thank you so much for coming by today, everybody. Till next week, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.